Well, welcome everyone to Love vs. Hate. My name is Anne, and I'm your old-fashioned nerd.
And I'm Emily, your mainstream millennial.
And on this podcast, Emily and I like to debate and argue about all the things in life that we love and hate.
And although we rarely agree, we always try to find some common ground.
It doesn't happen, but as often as we might like. But you know, it does happen sometimes. I don't know about today.
I'm so excited.
So, Emily has been begging for months, possibly years, I don't know, it's been a long time, to watch She's the Man.
You guys, can you believe that Anne hasn't seen She's the Man? I mean, it's a classic. Like, I don't know how one hasn't seen She's the Man. I just can't fathom it. And today is the day that Anna's gonna freaking watch this movie, and I can't wait.
I don't know how to feel about it. Like, do you think I will like it?
I think that because I'm making you watch it, you're gonna be like, this is annoying.
Wow.
You're gonna just bicker the whole time.
You know, we might try and find common ground on this show, but we also has judgment on this podcast as well.
Yeah. So I think just for the drama, you're going to say you hate it and you don't like it. But I think secretly, way deep down, you're secretly going to love it.
Is it a rom-com?
But you're just not going to tell me.
Give us a little bit,
Yes.
like, just some teaser. Like, okay. I don't want any spoilers, but just, like, some teaser.
Okay. So basically, just a little bit about the movie before we get into it. We're going to get into it pretty quickly because we can't wait. Or yeah. I can't wait.
Yeah.
And can probably wait another 20-something years.
Yeah, I'm fine. There's no strong desire or motivation to watch it other than to get Emily off my back. But
right. So basically, She is the Man. She's the Man was made in 2006. So prime movie time. Like, all the good movies came out during that time. In my opinion.
I mean, good movies have been coming out way long before then and way long past then,
Whatever.
too.
Well, all the good movies came out during that time. And it stars Amanda Bynes, back when she was in her prime, and Channing Tatum.
Okay, I do know him, yeah.
Okay, do you know Amanda Bynes? Have you ever seen anything with Amanda Bynes?
I don't think so.
That is a tragedy.
Well, you're going to fix it for me, so.
Yeah, okay, so she's like the funniest. She's so funny. I love her. And basically, it's a retelling of Shakespeare's Twelfth Night.
Okay. I'm a little more intrigued now.
Ooh,
okay.
We love. And basically, it's about Amanda Bynes' character. Her name is Viola. And she has a twin brother named Sebastian. And Sebastian goes to school at this elite boarding school. And Amanda Bynes' character, Viola, goes to this other school. She likes to play soccer, and the girls' soccer team was just cut. How freaking rude. And so she's like, well, can I just play on the guys' soccer team? And they're like, no.
No.
And so
this is 2006, people. No.
Yeah. So lucky enough for her, her brother is actually going to be like skipping school for the next few weeks because he's going to go to London to play music with his band. And so she's like, perfect. I'm going to be Sebastian and go play for the guys team at Illyria, which is her brother's school. And
okay, so that's kind of the main plot.
Yeah, so
and then
that's
I'm
the main
assuming,
thing.
Okay.
She just dresses up as her brother, tries to be her brother, and then what do you know? She's roommates with Channing Tatum, Duke, and she kind of like forms a friendship there.
Okay.
And she helps him try to get the girl that Duke likes. And Duke tries to help Sebastian, aka Viola, get on the soccer team.
Okay, so it's about kind of their friendship, and obviously there's this fun twist of like she's a girl, and I'm guessing Duke doesn't know it.
Right.
Okay.
And also then, like, throughout the movie, there's she's supposed to be like a debutante person because her mom is like super, oh, you have to go to the debutante ball and like all the debutante parade, whatever. And so there's like a fair and she has to go to it, but Sebastian also has to go to it, but her parents don't know that Sebastian is not there. Ooh. And so she has to be both people at the fair at the same time.
That
and
sounds
then there's
fun.
a kissing booth. And then Duke goes to the kissing booth.
Okay, no spoilers. Would you stop? No spoilers.
Okay.
I do want to, have some kind of excitement and unknown what's going to happen in this
I'm
movie.
just so excited. I haven't watched the movie in forever. I actually have it on DVD, but I don't have the DVD here with me. So we're going to watch it on Vudu, but because apparently it's not on like Netflix or Hulu or Amazon Prime, sadly.
I was going to say, does that speak to its quality?
It is on Hulu, but it's on the premium Hulu. So you have to I don't know. I don't have premium Hulu. I just have normal Hulu. So we're getting it on Vudu.
Okay.
So
that's how you can get it, I guess, listener.
Yes.
Or DVD, libraries.
Yeah.
You can
yeah.
try
so
that. Wow.
Whatever you do, you just need to watch it. Find a way.
Okay.
You won't regret it.
Okay.
Okay, Anne, are you so excited?
I can't say I'm like so excited, but I will say that I am excited.
Okay, well, Amanda Bynes is really funny. There's so many quotable moments. I just can't wait to watch it.
Okay.
So let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay, so we just finished the movie. I loved it. And what did you think?
I laugh? Yes.
Many, many times.
Did it have good little one-liners? Yes. Did it have many plot holes? Yes.
Like any good movie would.
I mean, I will admit that there are movies that I enjoy that have plot holes, but like, I thought it was, for what it is, you have to take it for what it is. For what it is, I enjoyed it.
Yes. Watching it back, there were a lot of things wrong with just like how we are in today's age.
Yeah, the whole end scene with the, sorry for spoiler alerts, the whole end scene at the soccer game where the principal came out and the headmaster, and he just announces like, okay, we gotta stop the game because I have to inform you all that there is a woman playing on your team. Like, that is so, everything about that was just not good.
Is a she.
Like, it was really bad. And then he dropped his pants, and then Viola, to prove that she was a woman, to prove that she was a woman, pulls up her shirt, and I'm like, okay, she should have been wearing a bra, like, but she was clearly naked by everybody's response, but like, she should have been wearing a bra. Why was she not wearing a bra?
I mean, you don't have to wear a bra, Anne, if you're a girl.
No, but when you're running and playing sports, it's much more comfortable.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, what else is there to say about it? It was just an amazing movie.
It was good for what, like I said, what it is. If you're looking for something that is very lighthearted, is funny, just fun, I would say it's enjoyable. But it's not like, there were moments where I was seriously cringing. I was like, this is so bad. And not that it was like terrible bad in sense of the movie, but just like everything that was happening, I was like, this is extremely uncomfortable.
Yeah,
but it was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yay.
I will say probably my favorite one-liner was when the two coaches were fighting and yelling at each other, and the one coach like was poking the bad coach from the bad team and was like, we don't discriminate. And then
based on gender.
Yeah. And then the coach is like, okay, that's going to leave a bruise. That was probably my favorite part. What's your some of your favorite one-liners?
I have like 3 favorite scenes. And the first one is when Viola and her friends go to Paul at his studio, and they're like, oh, come on, Paul, come on, help me become a boy, like I need to do this, come on, Paul. And then the friends are like, yeah, come on, Paul. And then the old lady that like
Paul's actually serving
is like, yeah, come on, Paul. I don't know why, I just love it so much, it makes me laugh. And then the second one that I really like is when she's at the debutante like luncheon, and she's just watching Olivia like be all fancy and girly and how she's supposed to be eating, and she's just like stuffing her face, and they're like, chew like you have a secret.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one-liner. I liked that. Chew like you have a secret. The whole debutante, I mean, everything about them. Well, there was another comment they made where I'm like, this is not good. They should not be teaching girls this. It was like when they were walking through the hallway. Do you remember?
They were walking through the hallway.
I thought that was what it was.
What hallway?
She was like, women. Oh, I can't remember. The whole debutante thing definitely was a bit over the top. And it was a little... I remember what it was. The scene when they were in the girl... So there was 3 girls fighting in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
And then her mom comes in and she's like, ladies, we fight with our eyes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually not her mom. I don't know who that is. It just some other
some
girl.
other debutante. Yeah. The whole thing was a little bit over the top.
Yes. So, Anne, from your perspective, I want to see how much you remember, because I actually remember a lot about this movie.
Yeah, I was
summary.
impressed.
Give a summary. For anybody who hasn't seen it, who maybe just wants to skip the movie, which you definitely shouldn't, but just in case you do, this is the summary of the movie.
Okay, and I will try and spare major spoilers, but basically we have a twin brother and sister, and the brother is leaving for a little bit, and so he asks his sister, like, hey, can you help me at school? Like, just make an excuse for me. Like, just make it up. I don't care. Tell him I'm sick. Pretend to be mom. Tell him I'm sick. And instead, because she doesn't have the chance to play soccer at her current school, she's like, you know what? Instead of just saying that you're not going to be there, I'm going to pretend to be you so that I can get on the soccer team and play soccer and beat my old team. Which, by the way, they never clarified how her school, like, didn't, call the cops and worry that they had, like, a missing person on their hands because she was never at her old school. Just another plot hole. Just saying.
I mean, she probably called on behalf of her mom to her school saying that she was sick with mad cow or something.
Yeah, mad cow. So Viola dresses up as her brother, Sebastian, and goes to school and gets on the soccer team and meets her roommate, who she starts to fall in love with and starts to become friends with. And I mean, there's a lot of drama that happens in between with Olivia, who is falling in love with Sebastian, which is Viola, but she doesn't know that. And her roommate, who she's falling in love with, Duke, is falling. There's like this love triangle that's like always happening with different players at all times. But ultimately, Viola, obviously pretending to be her brother, is going to blow up in her face. And so many transgressions happen, but eventually we kind of come to the climax, which is the game, which is the soccer game, where it becomes realized
between
that
Illyria and Cornwall.
Yeah, where that she's not actually her brother. So that's like a very short summary, but I didn't want to like spoil everything. I did like I said, though, it did have some good like little humor bits and good little like scenes.
I realized I forgot to say the third scene that I really like, which is when the headmaster of Illyria calls in Sebastian to the office, and he's like, is Viola. "Oh, welcome to Illyria. Welcome, welcome, that was welcome." The most I just love the headmaster. He's so funny. And also, what confuses me is when, right after that scene, when Viola, pretending to be Sebastian, leaves the headmaster's office, runs into Olivia, and they like, her books get knocked out of Olivia's hands, and they're like talking, and Sebastian, played by Viola, this is so confusing.
It does get confusing, yes.
It's like, "Oh, cute shoes. Where'd you get them?" And like in a really girly voice. And like Olivia's like, "Oh, I got them at Anthropology. Oh, I didn't know they had shoes there." Like, how do you later just like forget that moment happened and you just like continue to fall in love with this dude?
Maybe she appreciates a man who appreciates shoes.
But the voice, she was so high pitched.
It's true, the voice. Well, Emily, I think as a person who has memory issues, you can appreciate when, you don't remember exactly how someone sounded in one moment in one given time.
Yeah, I guess, but it just seems really weird.
It's just another one of those plot holes, Yeah. The movie's kind of riddled with them, not gonna lie. Also, I was even thinking about how did her brother get a passport without, like, his parents' knowledge?
I mean, maybe he already had a passport.
Okay, that could be, I suppose.
They last a long time.
Yeah.
Without expiring.
That's true. They last like 10 years. Okay. They should have explained that because it was clearly just an extremely important fact that they should have addressed in the movie because it, derailed the entire thing, not knowing how her brother got his passport. But, minor details.
Okay, important question. Which character was your favorite, like, side character? We've got Monique, Sebastian's girlfriend / ex-girlfriend.
She was crazy.
Love her. Sebastian! We've got Paul.
Paul was my favorite.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Paul's fun.
Yeah, I like at the carnival how Monique's like, look! And Paul's like, don't look, Kia.
And she already looked. No, yeah, I liked Paul. He also did a good job making Viola look like a boy.
Viola.
I keep saying, it's because of the instrument.
I know.
And
that's why you gotta think Viola is an instrument. Viola is a person.
I'll just call her Vi from now on. A few people did in the movie, so it's acceptable.
Okay.
It is confusing, though. There were a lot of players.
Yeah, there were. There was like Duke's two friends. Then there was that one girl. What was her name? Eunice. She was kind of weird. She was kind of creepy at times.
She was a little much. Everybody was a little much, you know? Yeah. I was surprised how young Channing Tatum looked.
I know.
It's weird to see him in like older movies and it's like, oh dang,
he was so young. Skinny too.
Yeah, he was tiny. Yes, like, well, not tiny, but yeah.
Yeah.
He's not as bulked as he is now.
Yeah. So that was an amazing movie. Anne agrees with me, right?
I wouldn't call it amazing. I would say that if you're looking for something that is just fun and you don't have to really care too much about, it is enjoyable.
I care so much about it.
Okay.
Okay,
you can.
Not that much.
That's fine.
But if you want more recommendations, just like She's the Man, hit me up because I got all of the movie recommendations.
And if you want something that's actually got drama and cinematics and...
That had drama in it. Did you see how many fights there were?
There were a lot of fights, that's true. A good drama, I'll clarify, good drama.
Oh, please.
Or just nerdy content or, you know, anything that's like got actual substance and is amazing.
Wow.
You can let me know. And
I told you she would be hating on it.
I said I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it.
Okay, so if you want content that you'll not enjoy, hit Anna.
Okay.
Okay, so at the beginning of the episode, we talked about how we always try to find some common ground. I think we found maybe like a little piece of sidewalk of common ground.
Yep. Okay.
So, Anne, what is your life lesson?
I think my life lesson is that if you want to start up a random conversation with someone, you should ask them what's their favorite kind of cheese and then explain to them that your favorite is, in fact, Gouda.
My favorite's Gouda.
I told Emily, I was like, I'm kind of obsessed with this cheese thing. And so every time, like, there was a moment where they had Duke and Viola. I can't do it. Vi had an interaction, I'd be like, say cheese. He's going to say cheese. She's going to say cheese. And then at the end, there's a moment where she sends him an invitation. And with it is a big thing of Gouda cheese. And I was like, there's a box. It's got cheese in it. And he opened it up and sure enough, there's cheese. I was like, I knew it. I knew the cheese would come back. So, you know what? Sometimes
start with cheese.
Yeah, just start with cheese. Like, what kind of cheese do you like? I love cheese. I literally could talk to you about it.
Yeah. We're in the right state for it.
Yeah. I'd literally be like, oh my gosh, I love cheese. Like, I love grilled cheese, like melted cheese, like on pizzas. Oh my, see, I could just do it. That's a perfect conversation
But
starter.
What is your favorite cheese?
Oof.
Is it Gouda?
No. It's probably, oh my gosh, there's so many good ones. Maybe, it depends on what I'm using it for. If it's for like a grilled cheese, I love Munster, actually.
Me too. Oh my gosh,
so
we've found common ground,
there
you guys.
It is. Yay! And cheeses, that's what I'm telling you. It's a good life lesson.
Have you ever had pickles in your grilled cheese?
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
That's such
so
a good idea.
Anyways, we're getting off topic.
Yeah, what's your life lesson?
Okay, my life lesson is do not discriminate based on gender.
That's a very good one. Okay, that's gonna bruise.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of that other quote that Channing Tatum's character said at the very end about like that the coach always said, but I don't remember what it is.
Oh, it was very
something super cheesy.
Yeah, it was
like,
extremely cringy.
More cheesy than Gouda.
Yeah. Gouda and Munster combined.
Yeah.
But no, I agree. Don't discriminate based on gender.
Yes.
It's a good
Just
life
don't
lesson.
discriminate in
That's also,
general.
Yeah. Don't discriminate. Just accept people for people, you know?
Yeah.